It's dark. I mean dark. There's nothing. There's no moon, nothing. We can see the shapes of the pig. That's not a problem. We had already, rehearsed everything with a couple of draws and knew kind of the areas we want to shoot. I knew the pig was about 20, between 20 and 25 yards. So, all right, go ahead. I just shot one. I mean, it was slap dark. We tried to pull a miracle camera deal on him. And I don't know if we got it or not, but I could see him clearly through my sight. I had lighted pins, put it right on. I mean, it looked like I made a good shot, but I couldn't tell at all. I don't have a lighted knob, so we're hearing some grunting over there, hoping he's down and dead. And I mean, that was a lot of fun. I mean, they just came in so late. It's just hot, and so we'll go out and we'll see. So we found our area right there about 10 yards behind us, and we're tracking a little bit of mud. I can just find mud because he just went right through the middle of a bunch of mud when he took off, but I'm seeing absolutely no blood at all. And I know he didn't go that way because there's just water there. I didn't hear him run through the water. It's pretty thick right there, so there's a trail right here. I'm just gonna walk up this trail. I'm really not very optimistic right now because there is absolutely zero blood. That arrow went through that pig fast. I mean, it was stuck in the mud and the other side. Whoa, there he is, right there. Seriously, only went about 25 yards. Cool deal. There he is right there. Let's see if I can get him out of here. Well, first South Texas pig of the year. And that feels pretty good. It was dead, dark night. We did the best we could. I don't know what we're gonna get out of it. I hit him just a little bit back, but I have my sight was lighted, so I could see my sight really well. Man, I'm pretty jacked up about that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I mean, they were just grunting, and we knew they were all around us, but we didn't know exactly how many of them there were. I saw 3 or 4 for sure, and we had one earlier there that would have been a great one to shoot, but the problem with him was he was just barely out of the side of my window. We couldn't get a camera on him, and it was probably a little bit more daylight. We could have seen him a lot better, but that's a great start to the hunt. Hey, we got one on the ground, feeling great about it. So we decided just to wait until the morning and pick up the hunt again in the morning. Here we are, morning time, feels pretty cool. Pigs are out moving. We've come down, we've got several of them on the road right here. We're gonna see if we can sneak down and get one. It was totally dark at that point. I mean, light wasn't coming very fast. I mean, it was slow getting light this morning. And so we were thinking by the time we get to it, we'll have enough light to shoot. We had 2 different cameras, a big camera that really takes the really great pictures, and then a night vision camera. They're going away from us, so let's keep going.
Coming up, we're a long way from done. Bubba Blade is the ultimate sportsman's knife. Whether you're hunting or fishing, Bubba Blade has a tool that will get the job done. Visit BubbaBlade.com to check out their complete collection. We'll be right back with more from Americana Outdoors. Welcome back to the Four Amigos Ranch. We'll rejoin Clark Wendlandt in the field.
The morning hunt was, we didn't really know what to expect. The thought is we got to cover some ground. We just took off and basically went down road after road after road just looking for some pigs. And really one of the first ones we went down, we could see a pig. It was totally dark at that point. The camera was right over my shoulder. I knew he had the pig, and I drew back. Pig was probably 25 yards, maybe 30. And it wouldn't give me a good shot. It's turning and moving and eating and keeps turning and moving, and finally it ends up probably at 12, maybe 15 yards, and I drill him. I mean, just a perfect shot. You couldn't have hit one any better if you'd have drawn it up in a magazine. Whew. Good hit. He's just crashing through the brush.
It worked so perfect, man. We snuck down on them, and you know, these senderos are just set up where you can kind of walk through the brush and sneak down and then pop out in the road, and they're moving on the road feeding. And they actually started feeding back our way. So we were able to slide out, just wait, I drew. I mean, he just kept coming closer and closer. They were moving so much, I just couldn't, you know, I couldn't like get settled on him, but finally it worked out. I think I hit him perfect.
I want to show you my broadhead I used this weekend. I've never shot this broadhead before. I shot it in a target 4 or 5 times. It shot flawless. And you know, to me, that's why you use an expandable broadhead. You want to have the same exact flight as you have on a field tip. I don't like thinking about it. I like shooting my bow a lot, you know, making sure everything's on, and then picking up this broadhead and putting it on and expecting it to shoot well. These absolutely did that. Cabela's Instinct. It's an expandable, inch and 3/4 cutting diameter on it, and I'll promise you, it was every bit of that. It was a giant hole, especially on the exit. I mean, a big giant hole on both pigs that I shot on the exit. I'm totally impressed. I mean, I'm sold. My thought was, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna shoot some pigs with this pig, a real dense animal. If they really perform well, I'm gonna shoot them on whitetail this fall. I think that's what I'm gonna do.